Okay, I'm gonna be building a PVC standoff to go way up there. I've done this before. I've done this on these Rohn 25 towers 40 years. I hear about armchair quarterbacks, the stresses. I retired as an engineer from the pharmaceutical industry, and I believe in empirical testing. This is a 1-inch PVC tee. I put it on a saw, ripped the backside of it off. Watch this, Rohn 25. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Put a hose clamp here, hose clamp here. Now I'm going to show you the rest of the construction shortly, but this is the first step. You have to cut the fittings that are going. I'll have 2 of these. Boom, boom. All right. This will be on the tower. This is straight out. Here's a conventional tee. There will be a short piece, up here like so, that the antenna will clip to. Another short coupling, 45, and then a run that goes down here, and you can literally eyeball this thing depending on how far, since it's a 45-degree angle, it's pretty easy to do some trig on that, but I don't even bother. This is how far I wanted it out. I'll put that together. I'll come out here and I'll use a straight edge from here to here so that it's 90 degrees, and so short piece goes in here, 45 there, bang, bang. This piece mounts over here somewhere, and you will cut this to the length. I might have put a coupling in this one. I'm just using scraps. But I've got some of these things that have been on towers 30 years plus. This part's completed. All right, so here's a redneck sidearm. These things are a lot stronger than they look. I have hung them on the tower and hung my body weight off of them, and it would stay there. A couple visual references for redneck engineering here. I'm using a table, obviously a little plastic table. This tube is parallel with this edge, trying to make sure things stay square without even bothering. This fitting, I've got the head of the fitting flush with the edge. This fitting flush with the edge. That puts that at a 90-degree angle to the side of the tower. 90 degrees side of the tower. Last thing is a little riser going to go in here. Antenna bolts on. There you go. Little redneck sidearm. I'm going to spray it black and put it on the tower. And something I forgot to add. If I'm putting a tall vertical on this thing, which I have done annually or diamond or something mounted, it was 20 out this way. It was 20 feet tall or something. And it was on the side of a tower. I had that thing pushed out about 5 feet, and then I made another end just like that right there, and just took a piece of tubing since there was no vertical load, right? I bolted that thing to the side of the tower. 5 feet out, I drilled a hole in it, put it over the tip of the antenna up top, and that just kept the wind at 200 feet from trying to really womp that thing over. But anyway. Doing a little work on the antennas at the back of the workshop. When I'm working on receivers or HF rigs or whatever, gotta put sidearm. That's that sidearm I built right there. Ready to put the 10-meter vertical. It's going to be connected to my 10-meter rig all the time. That converted CB that I have a blog about. That's a 2-meter full 40 antenna. And there's in the blog also. It got struck by lightning and blown all apart. So it details the rebuild of that thing sometime back. And I put a 40-meter dipole between that and another barn back here somewhere. There it is. You can see it going down there both ways here. It's swung off the side of the tower right there with a little drip loop over the top. Got an earlier sidearm for a lightweight. I got more weight on it than I should have. That's the bar. This is not very high. It's a tower. It's only 2 sections of tower, but it's all I needed on my workshop. I didn't need all that up yonder. I didn't need all that.